back, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, you know my next guest as one of the hunkiest nerds in Hollywood. He now stars in the new Netflix film, Nonnas. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Joe Manganiello.
Okay.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
I've seen you in the last couple of years off camera, but we haven't been together on the show in quite a few years. Nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
We had a great conversation last time you were here because as a man of education, style, and taste, you play Dungeons and Dragons, and I play Dungeons and Dragons. I played Dungeons and Dragons from like 1977, early, very first kind of you know.
Invented in 1974.
74
yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
Gary Gygax.
Yeah.
I have a Dungeon Master's Guide signed by Gary Gygax. It's not a contest, but I'm winning. And okay,
you win
and
with
I'm just
that.
curious.
Yeah.
Do you still roll the dice? Do you still hit the dungeons?
You know something? I realized that Dungeons and Dragons and I were moving in different creative directions. And so I said,
Don't break my heart, Joe Manganiello.
and so I said to D&D, I think I need some space.
You need to see other games.
And so we separated.
Okay. Okay.
And while we were separated, I got back together with my ex.
Who's that?
The board game Hero Quest, made by Avalon Hill.
Okay. I played Avalon Hill when I was a kid. Back then, it was like Gettysburg or Africa Corps, which was like Rommel versus Patton, you know, hexagonal.
Sure, of course. The hex grid, yeah.
Hex grid.
Yeah. Gary Gygax actually applied for a job at Avalon Hill and was turned down.
Was turned down, and then later TSR, which he founded, bought Avalon Hill. Boom. All right, so now, wait a second. This is really heavy.
Yes. So there it is.
What the hell
Okay,
is this?
All right.
What is Hero Quest?
Hero Quest is like D&D in a box. Okay, so you know how like when you're a dungeon master, it's like preparing to direct a live episode of television every week.
Sure, exactly.
This doesn't require that. All of the quests, like this one over here, that is my quest book that I designed.
Joe Manganiello's The Crypt of Perpetual Darkness.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
So,
look at that shiny. Oh, it's shiny. You spared no expense on the box.
No. And so this is, the villain is a black dragon. There are 10 quests. You descend inside of a mountain. This dragon is taken over, like a novel you may have read before.
Yes.
And then it's basically you pick what character you want to play. You just pull it out of the box and go. There's no prep necessary.
Wow. Do you have to play with other people, or can you play with yourself?
There's actually an app that will take the place of the game master, so you could play by yourself.
So AI is taking over at this point, is what you're saying. You're starring in a new Netflix film called Nonnas. And Nonna is like a grandma.
It's an Italian grandma.
Okay, it's an Italian grandma.
Yeah. You gotta talk with your hands.
She got the little lobster hands, the Italian grandma. She's got
little.
Pasta fagioli. Okay, so what's the movie about, and how are you related to these nonnas?
Okay, well, you know, it's about a real story. There's a true story about a guy named Joe, not me, played by Vince Vaughn, who loses his mother, and in her honor, he opens a restaurant in Staten Island and recruits a bunch of Italian grandmas to cook in the kitchen. And this restaurant exists. It's called Enoteca Maria. It's delicious. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I play Vince's best friend, Bruno, who's a contractor, and he kind of ropes me into building his restaurant for him when he has no money.
Shooting this, did you get to eat a lot of pasta and things like that?
Okay, so there was like 4 12-course meals a week, all right? And it's me and Vince and then all the Nonnas, who are played by Susan Sarandon, Lorraine Bracco, Talia Shire, Brenda Vaccaro. So like a murderer's row. And because I was the youngest at the table at 46, they were like, here, finish it. And I'm like, I'm not 12. You know, like I'm gonna have to go to Crunch Hoboken and work this off tomorrow.
We have a clip here. What's going on?
Okay, so in this clip, basically things weren't going well with the restaurant, and I had to sell my father's classic car to pay for the restaurant, and Vince's character finds out. Basically, the underlying hum of the scene is men are terrible at communicating.
Got it. Jim.
He sold his father's car to build your restaurant.
If this is you staying out of it, I wonder what you being involved would look like.
You didn't do that. Did you do that? Did you actually do that?
I'm staying out of it.
Bruno, did you sell your father's car to build my restaurant?
It was the only way. Okay, the renovations, paying off my crew. It's the only way.
Why would you do something? I would never ask you to do that.
I know
that's-
you'd never asked me to do it, which is exactly why I had to do it. It was my call, okay? It wasn't yours. Besides, it's the first time in a long time that I saw you happy. So, for me, it was worth it.
Bruno, I know that car meant everything to you.
Well, I guess you mean more.
Look what you did to these people. You made them have feelings.
That's it. That movie, it has a lot of feelings. You're gonna love it. It's great.
We have to take a quick break, but we're right back with more Joe Manganiello, everybody. Stick around.